Every coin tells a story. Some whisper of old empires, others speak of revolutions, shifting economies, or forgotten rulers. Then there are coins like this one, modest in appearance but carrying a weight of history, uniqueness, and rarity that few would expect. The 2011 Canadian 1-cent steel coin, marked with a small yet intriguing L on its reverse side, is one of those unexpected treasures that turns a simple copper-colored disc into a collector's prize. In 2012, Canada officially bid farewell to the penny. Rising production costs, inflation, and practical considerations led the Royal Canadian Mint to stop distributing 1-cent coins. That decision marked the end of a long era, one that had begun in 1858 with the first Canadian cents. The penny had become part of everyday life for generations. It sat in jars, drawers, coat pockets. It was the coin given to children as their first piece of money. It carried no great weight in terms of financial value, but it had cultural significance far beyond its worth. So when the production stopped, it left behind more than just empty change trays. It left behind memories, nostalgia, and a new space for rare pennies to rise in value and importance. Among the final years of the penny's life, 2011 stands out for a subtle detail that many missed. While most eyes were on the announcement of the penny's demise, the Mint quietly produced a limited number of 1-cent coins with a distinct feature. On some of these coins, a tiny letter L appears on the reverse side, tucked subtly into the design. This isn't just a decorative flourish. It's a maker's mark, believed to signify a particular batch or a unique run. Whatever its origin, the L has become a beacon for collectors, a small symbol that transforms an otherwise common coin into something rare and desirable. These 2011 L cents weren't mass-produced in the same way as other coins from the same year. Their limited mintage and the absence of widespread knowledge about them make them especially appealing. Unlike official commemorative coins, which are often advertised, collected, and sold from the moment they are struck, coins like this one quietly make their way into circulation and lie unnoticed for years, until someone somewhere takes a closer look and realizes what they've found. The materials used in the 2011 cent also add to its intrigue. By this point, Canadian pennies were being made not of copper, but of steel, coated with a thin layer of copper to preserve their traditional appearance. This change wasn't cosmetic, it was economic. Pure copper had become too expensive for such a low-value coin. Steel was cheaper, lighter, and easier to produce. But this also means that these final pennies, though they look like their copper predecessors, are physically quite different. Their magnetic properties make them easier to sort, but also mark a clear boundary between older and newer versions. For collectors, that distinction matters. It signals a transition not only in metal, but in minting philosophy. There's also the matter of survival. Many 2011 pennies, like others minted in the final years, have already been pulled from circulation and destroyed as part of Canada's efforts to remove the denomination from the monetary system. That means fewer and fewer of them exist in the wild. Among those that remain, only a small number bear the elusive L mark. That scarcity pushes demand higher each year. It becomes a hunt. Coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and casual hobbyists alike search rolls of pennies, scour online marketplaces, and attend coin shows, all in the hopes of finding one of these elusive 2011 cents. But rarity alone doesn't tell the whole story. The real value of this coin lies in its narrative. It represents the end of something familiar, the quiet exit of a coin that had been part of life for over a century. It marks a moment of transition, from copper to steel, from common to collectible. And for those who find it, it offers a small thrill, the realization that hidden value still exists in the most ordinary places. The coin itself isn't flashy. It carries the familiar maple leaves, the same as seen on Canadian cents for decades. It has the standard portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, facing right, her name and title wrapped around the rim. It's not gold, not silver, not large or unusually shaped, but its meaning goes deeper than design. It's a coin that was never supposed to be special, yet somehow became exactly that. Some owners of these coins keep them as personal treasures, never planning to sell. Others see them as investments. The secondary market for rare pennies has grown in recent years, driven by a mix of nostalgia, economic uncertainty, and the rising popularity of numismatics. More people than ever are recognizing that coins can be more than just change. They can be stories, symbols, even opportunities. In online auctions and coin conventions, the 2011 Canadian cent has slowly carved out its reputation. It isn't the most famous rare coin in the world, but that's part of its charm. It remains something that anyone could find. A lucky discovery in a box of old change, a forgotten gem in a drawer, a relic from a cash transaction years ago. That accessibility makes it exciting. You don't need to be a millionaire to stumble upon it. All you need is awareness and a bit of luck. As more people learn about it, the demand continues to rise. Coin forums are filled with threads about 2011 pennies, debates about the origin of the L, speculations about mintage numbers, and photos of recent finds. Each new post, each new discovery adds to the lore. It becomes a kind of modern legend, one that blends numismatics with mystery, economics with emotion. And perhaps that's the greatest value of all. In a time when physical currency is used less and less, when digital transactions dominate and coins fade from daily life, something like this penny stands as a reminder that even the smallest, most overlooked items can hold meaning, that history is all around us, hiding in plain sight. It's no wonder, then, that this unassuming piece of steel and copper has been valued not just for its story, but in real monetary terms. One example of this rare 2011 Canadian 1-cent coin has been appraised and listed at an astonishing price, $18,000.